Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maura and I'm a physical therapist and certified yoga teacher. Today I'll be sharing a practice focused on shoulder flexibility. Obviously, these poses do have other benefits, but for the purpose of today, I will be calling attention to the benefits for the shoulder. As always, please make sure that it is safe for you to be practicing yoga and that you're always listening to your body. Take advantage of props and variations to make poses feel good for your body instead of trying to mold your body to fit a specific pose or shape. For this practice, you'll need a few blocks and a yoga strap and maybe a couple of blankets. Let's get started in a comfortable seat. Once you find your comfortable seat, go ahead and close your eyes and just start taking a few rounds of deep breathing, trying to lengthen your exhales. Make sure the shoulders aren't traveling up by the ears. Relaxing the forehead, relaxing the jaw. And we'll take one more deep breath here. Go ahead and float your eyes open. On your next inhale, we'll take both arms and inhale, raise them overhead, gaze wherever is comfortable for your neck. And we're going to exhale the right arm down to the mat, crawling it away from you as far as you can go comfortably and reaching up and over. Side body stretch on the left. Inhaling back up through center and exhale the left hand down. Same thing on the opposite side, reaching through the right side body. Inhale back up, and this time we'll take a twist over to the right. Left hand to right knee, spine is up tall. Rotation in the spine is very important for healthy shoulder range of motion. Inhaling back up through center and releasing your twist to the opposite side. Reaching the crown of the head and the spine up tall. Gently unwind your twist and take a hold of your strap. I'll just turn to the side so that you can see what I'm doing a little bit more. We're gonna stretch the shoulders into some internal and external rotation, which when you start to lose shoulder range of motion, these are usually the first ones to go. So in your left hand, take a hold of the strap and let it hang down the center of your back. And then with your right hand, you're going to take a hold of wherever you can get the strap comfortably. So this is a great way to work on these rotations. If you're very flexible, you might be able to bring your fingers to touch, and in which case you don't need the strap, but the strap is a very accessible way to work your shoulders into some rotation. And then you can crawl your fingertips closer together on the strap, but don't compromise your posture. So if you start to slump down, then you've gone a little bit too far. So only reach as far as you can go without compromising any other movements. And continue connecting with your breath here. Release the hold of your strap. Just give yourself a couple of shoulder rolls here, and we'll go over to the other side. This time, strap in the right hand, bring it behind your head, and then grasp with the left. Crawl your fingertips toward each other until you've found your edge, and one side might feel totally different than the other. That's normal. Keep your posture upright and keep breathing here. One more deep breath here. And release your strap. Place it to the side of your mat. And we're going to make our way into a child's pose. Your knees can be together, or you can take a wide-legged child's pose. It's up to you. Reach the arms forward. Let the head come down to the mat. Now walk your hands over toward the right side of your mat until you start to feel some stretching on the outside of the left shoulder, down the back, maybe into the lats. Gently walk your hands over to the opposite side now until you feel some stretching down the side of the right side, body and shoulder. And getting into the lats here. And release. Lift yourself up into a tabletop position, and we're going to take some cat and cow. Now, normally we think of cat and cow as a way to warm up the spine, but there's also a lot of scapular mobility that happens here too. And the shoulder blades play a big role in the health of shoulder mobility. So here, when we inhale to cow, drop the belly, lift the gaze, and try and squeeze those shoulder blades together a bit. And as we exhale, round, coming into cat, pressing the earth away and feeling those shoulder blades separate on our back. Let's take a few more rounds. Inhale, drop the belly, squeeze the shoulder blades together slightly. And exhale, round the back, press the floor away. Feel the shoulder blades slide, opening up on your back. Let's take one more. Inhale and exhale. Release back into neutral spine, into tabletop. And we'll take some thread the needle, starting with the right side. Inhale the right arm up. And then thread it through underneath the left and bring the head down to the mat. Reach the top arm wherever you'd like. Maybe toward the top of your mat or reaching around to the opposite hip and wrapping the shoulder open. Whatever feels good for you here. And bring the left hand back down by the cheek. Press back up into tabletop, and we'll repeat on the second side. Inhaling the left arm up, and then thread it through. Reach the top arm wherever is comfortable. Try and wrap the top shoulder open. And bring the right hand back by the cheek. Press back up into tabletop, and we're coming into puppy pose now. So reach the hands toward the top corners of the mat. Keep the hips high and bring the forehead down, just letting the chest melt down into the mat. And getting some stretching for the pecs as well as the lats here. And continue taking deep breaths. Relax the arms, lift the head up, and keeping the hands near the top of the mat, we're going to tuck the toes and press back into downward facing dog. Now here, bend the knees slightly so you can elongate the spine and send the tailbone back. Keep the shoulders away from the ears and turn the fronts of the elbows toward the top of the mat. And keep breathing here. Release the knees down. Make your way to your seat, and we're going to take supported fish pose. Now you can take a couple of variations here. If you'd like, you can use blocks. You can also substitute with blankets if you don't want a block poking you in the back. It's all whatever your comfort level is. So if you're using blocks, Stack the back one on the highest setting for your head, and this one on the medium setting. And like I said, you can roll up blankets instead, or you can just lay flat on the floor, whatever is most comfortable to you. And you'll want this second block to be hitting near the shoulder blades in the center of the back up here. So if it's too low, it's going to be uncomfortable. So make sure it's not below the bottom of the shoulder blades. You're going to bring your back down on the block and your head to rest on the top block, and then relax your legs and just let the arms come out to the side, opening up the chest here. And like I said, laying on blocks is not comfortable for everyone, so you can always feel free to roll up some blankets or towels and do this exact same setup with something that's a little bit softer. And gently lift yourself back up off your props and move your blocks to the side. And coming down to your back, we're going to bring the right knee in towards the chest and then rotate for a supine twist. And here you want to keep the opposite shoulder grounded. Palm up towards the ceiling, getting a stretch in the front of the shoulder and the chest here. Inhale back through center. Release your right leg down. Bring the left knee in toward the chest. Cross it over for a twist and keep the left shoulder grounded down. Stretching through the front of the shoulder and the chest. Inhale back through center. And take any last movements that you need to be comfortable as you extend your legs and relax into Shavasana, the final resting pose, releasing all effort. Start to deepen your breath and bring some awareness back into your body. Take your time as you roll to the side and press back up to a seated position. We'll close our practice with one deep inhale and exhale. Inhaling overhead and exhale, release. Thank you so much for joining me for this quick practice focused on shoulder flexibility today. Leave a comment below and let me know how this practice went for you and if you have any other requests for body part specific focused practices. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any other future uploads. See you next time.